But baby, sometimes jealousy is exactly what you need to level up. It's exactly what you need to grow. It's exactly what you need to become the best self that you want to be and achieve the things that you want to achieve. I wanted to talk about jealousy real quick. I wanted to share this video with you all because my perspective shift around jealousy has made me feel not as guilty about it and not as shameful about it. I feel like jealousy is one of those feelings that bring about guilt because let's say you're jealous of your friend and you don't really know why you're jealous of them. Like they just got this really cool, awesome job and you want to be happy for them and cheer them on, but you feel jealous. Like that's like the worst feeling to feel. And I don't know how many of you all can resonate, but like for me, I get sometimes like upset with myself when I'm jealous because I'm like, Sabrina, you should be thankful. You should be grateful for these experiences that you're having in your life. Like your life is fucking awesome. Like why would you ever want to live something that's not your life? You don't even know what that person's life feels like or looks like. But that doesn't necessarily take away the jealousy. And jealousy, when you don't address your feelings of jealousy, like you can either just continue to make you feel sad, or if you, for some people, if you don't address those feelings of jealousy, they can come out in really nasty and gnarly ways. We all know that iconic clip of Tori from Victorious and how she was always hating on my girl Ariana Grande.
One thing you don't know about Ariana Grande is that she literally sings everything. I never get her to talk in her own voice because she sings everything, and it's a good thing because she's a beautiful voice. But
that's so true, Liz. You sing a lot too, like especially during the we all sing. Yeah, I guess.
And jealousy is like a fiery emotion. It's a lot of energy, and the first level of it is like jealousy. So it's like, okay, it's directed toward this person. So if you use all that fiery creative energy towards hating on someone or being jealous of someone, whether it's like you don't want to do it or not, and it's still towards someone else, like you're giving away a lot of like your life source. You're giving away a lot of your energy. So what I wanted to share with you is this video to help you all change your perspective around jealousy, to 1, not feel shameful about it, to 2, address it, and 3, alchemize this feeling of jealousy into something that you can use to manifest the things that you want. The first thing I wanted to say, jealousy can stem from anything, but usually it stems from insecurity. So we can feel insecure about a lot of things, sometimes about our confidence or lack thereof, about our financial situation, about our career or career choice, our relationships. We might not be completely happy, and you know, that makes us feel insecure. And it's really easy now to hop on social media and see someone living a complete different life than you. And before, you could just be jealous of like your neighbor across the street or like your colleague at work when they come in with their new beam. Okay.
It's Brittany, bitch.
But now you can be jealous of pretty much anyone, people who you don't necessarily even know exist. What is jealousy trying to tell us? Jealousy is an emotion, just like all other emotions. So just like anger, like sadness and happiness. And I want to say, you can't really control your emotions. Like, yes, you can do things that induce emotions. So like if you know what makes you happy, let's say hikes make you freaking happy, you go on a hike and like you get to the top of it and you're just like happy because you know hikes make you happy. For me personally, when I'm sad, I don't do this as much anymore, but when I was sad, I would literally play really sad music to really sit in this feeling of sadness and to really feel sad. Even though I was already sad, I would really like, I'm like, I need everything to be sad around me. Cancer. But as far as jealousy, I think it is like our ego in ourselves that's really like, the first part of it is ego, and it's saying, oh, look at that person that has that. Okay, but when you can be a little bit more conscious, when you can be a little bit more mindful and realize like, okay, I'm jealous, and ask yourself why, I feel like the jealousy in us is saying like, hey, that person has that and I really like that. I think that we should go after that. I think that I want that in my life. So right then and there, jealousy is really our body is telling us that it has a desire that it sees embodied in someone else's life, or in a picture, okay, or in a story or in a TV show, it is our body's way of saying that it wants something. I think when I was younger a lot, I would be jealous of families. I would be jealous of my friends who would like be able to go to birthday parties and like their families would throw them really big ones, because I never really had a stable home growing up.
Good God, get a grip, girl.
If I cry, y'all just gonna have to watch me cry because I don't know what is happening. I never had a stable home growing up. I think that when I was jealous or just like looking with the side eye at my friends, I really wanted to live a life that had like a nice stable family home. So at the time, would I have said I was insecure about my family situation? Probably not. I don't think I was advanced enough to know that that was something that brought about insecurity in me. And I googled insecurity, okay, because I google everything, and Google be putting me in the right direction, okay? I remember the word that was associated with insecurity is anxiety. And if you feel anxiety towards something, then that might mean that you also have feelings of insecurity built around it. Your jealousy is trying to tell you that you desire for something. So for me, I desired for a stable home, you know, a stable family. I was jealous this year of like a girl that used to live near me. We used to go to school together, and she is currently living this really flamboyant life, and I love it. I love it so much. But at times when she shows up on my feed, like it won't be me that's happy for like these really cool outfits and these really cool projects, but me showing up as like, damn, I'm jealous, and then instantly I'll feel sad. But I had to take a moment and say, like, Sabrina, you shouldn't feel sad or guilty about these feelings of jealousy. What it is you want something. I want to network, I want to collaborate, I want to be creative and flamboyant and expressive, and not be afraid of being my authentic self, and not being afraid of being a little bit weird or a little bit out the norm. And I'm in this space right now where I'm honing in on that. But noticing my feelings of jealousy is not something to be demonized as it usually is. People call it the green-eyed monster. And again, it can be the green-eyed monster. Cut Victoria clip.
Literally all say true. Yeah, I guess.
But for the most part, our jealousy is just a regular emotion. It is just a regular emotion, one that shouldn't carry on any feelings of shame or guilt, but noticing that our body is just trying to speak to us. It's saying like, hey, you like that, you should go after that, that is what you need in your life. Like, let's say you have a friend that started a podcast and you feel a little iffy about it, you know, and you might not notice it at that moment as jealousy. You might just like not listen to their podcast, you're not in the mood. Whenever they bring it up, you don't want to talk about it, you know. Or other people bring it up, you just aren't in the mood to talk about it. That might be you being jealous, or it's an emotion that you should address. I just want y'all, after this video, I just hope that y'all can see emotions as not things that should be pushed down, but things that should be felt. And when going home, doing more introspection at like what that feeling came about from, what really made you feel that. Because maybe you want to have a podcast, or maybe you want to speak up and other people to listen. But baby, sometimes jealousy is exactly what you need to level up. It's exactly what you need to grow. It's exactly what you need to become the best self that you want to be and achieve the things that you want to achieve. Because your spirit is saying that there's something out there that you crave, that you desire, and less than likely that feeling won't go away until you take one step to get that. So the first thing that you need to do is redirect the energy back to you, okay? Because it's never about the other person. It's never about Sally or Joe or Schmo. It's never about them. Once you're able to notice that you're jealous and you ask yourself, like, why am I jealous? Okay, like this person has a really nice car, or like this person has a really rockin' body. I want a really rockin' body. Or like I really want a better job. I really want someone who can love me. So these might sound like surface level goals, and some of them are. So I really encourage you to also discover your inner desire. I have a whole completely different video on figuring out what your inner desire is. But at the end of the day, to cut to the chase, we desire and we want, and that's human. And it's not bad to want. It's not bad to desire. That's the thing that makes us step out of our comfort zone, because we want more for ourselves. It's never bad to want more, okay? But you can't direct that energy or like be bitter towards someone else. That's wrong. Don't let that fiery energy go to waste. So take it away from that person. So let's say like you hop on social media and you see someone with a really nice Lambo truck. Okay, a really nice Lambo truck, and they have an amazing job. And for you, you work at a pretty crappy job. You work at a broken Toyota Camry or whatever. And you see this person with the Lambo truck working their dream job. And you could either sit in jealousy and resentment towards them, or you can be like, I'm jealous. Like I want better for myself. Turn off social media. Turn it off. Hop on Safari. Google, what is the closest gym? Then go. Make a membership. Then Google it once you finish your workout. Google, whatever your favorite, your like dream job is. I don't know. Working in NASA. What I gotta do, okay? And take steps towards doing those things. Go to the gym more consistently. Go back to school. Get a degree. It's never as straightforward. I hope y'all don't think, oh, I'm jealous. Now I'm gonna manifest my best life. No, baby, once you realize that you're jealous, that's like your body is saying, okay, I desire for something more. That's great. But now you need to alchemize that feeling of jealousy. And I'm sorry I didn't bring up alchemy before. So what is alchemy? Alchemy is changing one thing into a state of another. So you can even alchemize feelings. So this feeling of jealousy can be alchemized into manifestation. Why? Because jealousy is telling us we desire for something. So we can notice our desires and see them. If we can visually see our desires, whether it be the lamb truck or the body or the relationship, if we can notice our desires, we know what we want to work towards to manifest. Because manifestation, as I've realized this year, is not just about thinking about it. It's not just about thinking about it. The intent is one part, but then you have to work towards it. So after you redirect that energy into you, the second part is you have to work towards it. The horrible perspective about social media is this. You can never see the full timeline. You only see one post. So you see a post of someone in a Lambo truck. Yeah, they might have a comment. I worked so hard for it. Okay, but you can never see how much work has gone up to reach that point. You can never see what work is done after that to maintain that. So it's really hard to build your story based around pictures and social narratives because no one even got the time, okay, to tell you everything that they had to do. That's time consuming. It might be hard for you to get to what you want. Like you want to become like you want your favorite job is NASA, baby. I don't know what the NASA kids got to do, but I'm pretty sure they got to do a lot for the arrow, okay? The road might be one that's not straightforward. It might be something that's a little tough and not as easy. As soon as you know what your desires are, you can work towards them and build habits to get towards the things that you desire. I wanted to share with y'all this post that I saw because I thought that it pretty much sums up this whole video. Find a way to fall in love with your life so intensely that watching another person love theirs is a confirmation, not a threat. Be so involved with cultivating your own talent and forging through your own desires that you don't have the time or energy to criticize how others live. Determine for yourself what matters to you, how you want to experience life, and let that and only that be your map. Stop letting other people's lives be your map. Let yourself want what you want and be patient. Let it unfold. See what's right in front of you and listen to your wild urges, to your painful jealousies, to the what ifs and why not me's, and reach small step by small step until you can't remember when you ever felt anything but wholly in love with your life that you've intentionally created. So in that alone, I heard a lot of use. Because jealousy is never about the other person. I'm gonna just jump the broom and just say this. Like, if you're so focused on someone else, your life is gonna be shit. Your life is gonna be shit because like you're just a hater. And again, like, don't feel bad about jealousy, but if you don't address your feelings of jealousy or address your feelings of insecurity, you will be a hater and you will look like a hater, and that's not fun. And that doesn't help your life. Okay, so you can either hate on this person, but what they're doing has nothing to do with you. Like, they're living their best life. It has nothing to do with you. So don't ever hate on someone or be like what's the word? Mean. Or be mean towards somebody else because they're living their best life. Like, don't let your insecurities project onto another person. Have y'all ever heard that word before? Projection? That's when you have so much going on inside that you don't deal with, that whoever comes about on your path, you just release those emotions in a really nasty way towards them. So if you're insecure or jealous about someone's confidence, and someone just comes up to you and they're just mad confident, okay, you might have a nasty attitude towards them. Don't be nasty towards somebody because you have something to do within yourself. That's not nice. So don't do that. But baby, in a year from now, because we're in 2021 and 2022, we're gonna change my life around. It's gonna be different because my jealousy allows me to manifest. That's true. So I hope this was an amazing message for some of y'all. I hope this hat's hurting my head. I hope this was an amazing message for some of y'all. I hope that at least one person who struggled with jealousy can not be ashamed about it. I hope that one person who has been a meanie jealous person can stop being mean to the people around them, because hello, you're mean. And I hope that for those two types of people, they can realize what your desires are and then go after them, because you deserve them. You deserve to desire. You deserve to want more for your life, for yourself. And drop in the comments below what things have made you jealous this year, or what you're gonna stop being jealous of and start and refocus that energy towards this upcoming year. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. I really appreciate it, because when you comment or you like this video, it lets me know that someone out there is watching. And as much as I love doing this, it's also like my therapy. And the reason why I started this YouTube channel was to engage with a lot more of you all. I really appreciate it. Peace, love, and light.